All right. This is a comic I bought on Amazon a couple years ago. It's the Flintstones and the Jetsons. What's what's worse than one nice sister? Two. Ew. Yeah, this was published in January of 1999, so it's been 20 years since it's been published, and I'm a fan of the Jetsons. I like the Flintstones too, but I'm more into the Jetsons, because they came from the future, and they also predicted the future. I'm sorry. This old ad for Gap. Let's see what's inside. Oh man, look at this. An old ad for Billboard. Sorry. Remember that movie Billboard Dad with the Olsen twins? Man, that takes me back. And to this day, I never saw that movie, but I always remember the commercials from back in the '90s. Oh, that's a blast feeling. Scooby and Scabadoo. I don't know if you can see this correctly. I didn't want to ruin the comic. That's why I'm going so slow. Because a lot of times with comics and all stuff, I buy them used for because I'm cheap. So I'm trying to be careful with. Oh, look at this! Smile, you're on Game Boy camera. Never had a Game Boy camera. I used to have a Game Boy Color in yellow, but I never had a Game Boy camera. But this brings back what's that word? Nostalgic memories. Sorry if I'm not saying it right, man. You know how I am. I'm just too excited for this video. But yeah, this is a nostalgic feeling. You know what I mean. Oh, there's an ad for Superman on Nintendo 64. Oh man, the 90s. I miss that. I miss those times, even though it was a. I had a horrible childhood in that era, but I do actually miss those times. It's hard to explain, but you know what I mean. Oh, an ad for what is this? Junko? Junko. I don't know what this is. Maybe it's a can of spray paint. I don't know. I don't remember this ad. So maybe a lot of you probably know what Junko is. I don't. I don't. Let's get back to this comic, shall we? Ooh, Power Pack at Subway. Look at this. In the comic, and look at this. Boy, this brings back memories. I don't think I remember this commercial. I could have seen it. I don't know. Oh, here's another ad for Jim Henson's Brats of the Lost Nubla. Only on Kids WB, baby. Kids WB. The Narskalasket feeling. I apologize if I'm not saying it correctly, but now we get to the Jetsons one. I'm not gonna read you. I'm not gonna read you the comic, just showing you the pictures. Trying to be real careful so I don't mess this comic up. Oh, look at the Powerpuff Girls. Yo, those stupid Powerpuff Girls. Nah, I'm kidding. I used to watch them too. Originally, they were the Whoop Ass Girls. I'm seriously, they were called the Whoop Ass Girls. You know, for years they were talking about doing a live action Jetsons movie. I don't think they're ever going to do that. I mean, they done the Flintstones. And I know a lot of people don't want to see a live action Jetsons movie. Because, like Scooby Doo and the Flintstones, it's going to suck. But I'm still, for some reason, I want to see a live action Jetsons movie. I don't know. That's how much I love the Jetsons. Even though if they ever do a live action Jetsons movie, it's going to suck big time. What is this? We'll bring the laughs. It's party you invite. You bring the snacks. A comic collection of Looney Tunes. When I started getting into comics, I was reading the late 90s comics of Archie. So I didn't read these comics of Looney Tunes, the Flintstones, and the Jetsons. And I'm not really a big superhero comic guy, but I do like him. I've never been really big on superhero comics. We're almost done here. Here's an ad for Running Wild on PlayStation. Never heard? Oh, it's from Crash. You know, the little fox. I forget what he was, but 90s gamer fans will know who he is. Trust me. They would know who he is. Sorry if you can't really see the comic really good. I'm sorry. I want to get this done quickly anyhow. My phone screen isn't that big, And we get to the fan mail, where the fans who read these comics give their opinions, and you probably know what these are anyway. These fans who love cartoon comics like me. Here's the last page and an ad for the movie Lost in Space. If you ever saw that movie, VHS and the DVD. Oh man, now let's get feeling. So yeah, and I know there's more that's on Amazon probably used. I gotta buy some more of these and show you to you guys. I'm a big fan of the Jetsons. They were that cartoon show that's kind of a rip off of the Flintstones, but instead of being in the caveman era, the Stone Age, they were from the future kind of. And some of the stuff, technology they had on the show, they did predict the future. Like instead of talking on the phone, well, we still do that, but we can also now talk to people on TV screens. Skype, like a television where you talk to people on the telephone. They did that on Jetsons. They had a lot of technology, futuristic things that did happen that we still now get. We still don't have robots as servants, and we still don't have flying cars. And I really do hope, I don't care what people say, I want flying cars to be invented soon. I want flying cars to be invented soon. I don't care. I don't care if a lot of people will probably have a problem with that. I can see why, but I still want them to be made. It wasn't just the Jetsons. I mean, Back to the Future Part 2, other futuristic movies also were telling us that cars will fly one day in the future. Still haven't seen that yet. Well, I saw that on the internet. Just not where I live or the real world yet, but hopefully we'll get to see the flying cars. But yeah, I've been a big fan of the Jetsons since I was a little boy. Used to have a couple of VHS tapes of the Flintstones too. I remember the Jetsons in the 60s when they first came out after the Flintstones. They only lasted for one season, but they brought it back like 20 years later in the 80s, the two seasons. If you ever watched the Jetsons, you know I'm talking about how the animation was different from 60s to the 80s versions. Anyway. But yeah, this is the first time, well not the first time, this is the first time I'm showing you guys this comic. First time I saw this was on Amazon a couple years ago, or websites, but I really never read this as a kid. But yeah, like I said, I'm a big Jetsons fan. I hope one day they'll do the live action movie. Bomb or no bomb, I want a live action movie, and I don't know why. I just don't know why. I'm trying to make this video a little longer, and then I'm going to end this video. Some more facts about the Jetsons. The movie Daryl, the 1985 movie Daryl, even though it had nothing to do with the Jetsons, it had the poster of the Jetsons on the movie poster, and I don't know why they just decided to put the Jetsons. I guess because Daryl was a robot kid, get it? Robot Jetsons. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. And please subscribe to my channel. You don't have to like me. You don't have to respect me. Please subscribe to my channel. If I get more comics of the Jetsons, Flintstones, whatever, I promise I'll show you my collection to you guys. I'm too excited right now. Anyway, that's it. I'm out.